We had the strawberries available, I think. Let me have a quick look in here. Is it in this one? No. Muff. Sorry, that made me laugh. Hey guys, welcome back to Icarus. So last time around, we unlocked a bunch of stuff in the tech tree. And I didn't get a chance to build that, so today we're going to get that done. One of those things was the alteration bench, and the other was the material processor. Now these things are very, very electronics hungry, but we do need composite paste in order to progress. We will also need the electric forge furnace in order to actually produce the composite. As you can see in the window there that's bumping up and down, you make composites in this furnace. So we're going to have to unlock that as well and get that crafted. Now that is 60 electronics, and the material processor is also 60. But there is one other thing that I want to unlock, or to craft. We've already unlocked it, and that is the Advanced Alteration Bench, and that will take 10 electronics. So I want to get that built today and modify a few of our tools. I've made a bit of space, a bit of room up here on the landing where there was the carpentry bench and the masonry bench, the basic benches, and they are now down here, I think, in this cupboard. I can easily just place these down on the floor if I need them for anything. But that will give me a bit of room. And what I think I'm going to do, because I'm going to be using maybe the alterations bench more than I will the textiles bench, I'm going to move this. So let me take all of the leather and let me pick up this bench, which I think I do with X. There we go. And I'm going to put this on the landing up here out of the way. We might have room for 2 benches up here, honestly, but this will do for now. Trying to keep this place quite compact. Yeah, it needs a bit of space, doesn't it, by the look of it? So I think here's good. I'll just twist it a little. Try and get it somewhat straight. Oh, I might be able to move it a little bit further over so I don't lose the whole window. There we go. That's fine. That'll do for now. It might even be better for me to put it back there, but the slope of the roof does limit me somewhat. Anyway, we'll put all of the leather. I can remember how to do that. There you go. Press Control. And that leaves me a bit of room then for the alterations bench, and I should have this all ready to go in here. If I just click on what's craftable, there we are, Advanced Alteration Bench. It does need power, so let me get that crafted. And someone did mention, and I did notice this when I was looking at the flow meter, someone did mention that I should put my freezer as a priority. So let me have a quick look. Deep freeze priority. There we go. So if we run out of power for any reason, the power will go to the deep freeze for as long as it can before cutting out, and everything else can be sort of secondary. There we go. So hopefully we have enough power left to install this alterations bench. We'll see. Let's get this placed over here. Oh, it's quite large, this one. I think it'll fit quite well here if I can squeeze it in. I'm not really using this area too much. How's that look? A little twisted still. Alright, that's okay. We're still getting a bit of light through the glass there. And I'm going to need my electrical tool. Electricity tool, there we go. Let's get that down on the belts. Oh, and by the way, I also made, for my deep freeze, I mentioned last time around, trying to replace some of the food that I've been relying on, the cheap cooked meats. I made some muffins. So we had the... Oh, that scared me. We had the strawberries available, I think. Let me have a quick look in here. Is it in this one? No. Muff. Sorry, that made me laugh. Muffin. Yeah. Finish typing. Yeah, we had the strawberries available from the drop that we did as a reward for one of the missions. So I've used them with the bread dough to make muffins, and we have those in the deep freeze now. And they give you, it's pretty decent, 225 max stamina, plus stamina that is, negative 20% water consumption, and plus 35 experience gained, which is really, really good. So that's good. So let's have a look at the detailed information on this now. Are we in deficit? At the moment we're okay, I think. But we're not connected up. So let's see if we can connect this thing up without running too many horrible cables everywhere. I could just go straight across the roof here, or I could take it above to the edge of the roof and drop it down the wall there. Let's try that. So we want a cable from there, possibly. Let's go right over the back. And then whereabouts do we need? It needs to be this junction here, this floor junction, I reckon. We'll go right to the edge. Yeah, and then we'll go down the wall here. Go to that point there. And then we'll connect to the bench. I think that's good enough. That works. Right, okay, let's have a look at our flow meter again. So, supply 6774. And yeah, I think that's going to be fine. I think we're okay. Yeah, and the batteries are not running down right now, so that's good. I wouldn't mind a light in this area, I have to say. This is quite an interesting bench. There are two sides to it if you've never used it before. Let me just make sure we eat some pumpkin bread. Let me get some out of the freezer. There we go. Keep that XP ticking. So if you've never used it before, there's a left-hand side and a right-hand side. It confused me at the very beginning, especially the prior version of this, the normal alterations bench. It's a little less obvious, in my opinion, the design of it. This one is very clearly two sections, and I found it a little... I didn't know how to use it, I'll be honest, so there we are. Alright, so we want something to stop our tools degrading, and hopefully I have already unlocked that. Let's have a look through what we've got unlocked. Lead, poison, electroshock. Electroshock would be cool. Oh, okay. Never used that before. Titanium, durability, that's what I'm looking for. I just want my tools to actually just last a lot longer, because I am getting a little fed up of having to keep repairing everything. Alright, so let's get some iron ingots, leather and refined wood. We've got a heavy storm hitting right now. Iron ingots, leather. We've got a lot of leather, of course, up here in this bench. And this is now craftable. Oh no, we want this one, don't we? Slow, falling damage, wood yield, aluminium. Tool stamina, tool durability. That's the one we want. Let's get one of those crafted. And I want to put that on my pickaxe. Probably on both. Alright, so that's the device inventory. That should now be over here. It should. Steel pickaxe. Place a tool in the slot above. Place the attachment in the left-hand side and then press Alter. Now the platinum pickaxe, I probably want a durability on that one as well. And I have got 2 platinum knives. One of them I might want to put a durability on, and one I think I want to put... There we go. So you can see it's like highlighted now. That's to show that you've got an attachment. I might want to put something like the prime meat on here. This one, prime meat attachment. So I need to craft one of these first, and then I can put it with this, with some carbon fiber, and make that one. So this would give me 20% yield from butchering animals. My mouse is sliding around the desk, bear with me. 20% yield from butchering animals, 5% chance to find additional rare meat while skinning. Whereas if I bump it up to this level, that will give me 30% yield from butchering and 15% chance to find additional rare meat. I'd like to try that. I've not done anything with prime meat, so let's see what that gives us, because I'd like to see what stats it gives us. Let me just mess with this cord on my mouse. Bear with me just a second. I want to split that stack in half. We're going to need some steel, clearly. What else did it say? Fur. You can get that. What else? Prime meats. Epoxy. Yeah, we've got a lot of epoxy. I'll just take that much for now. So, prime meat attachment. Let's craft that. And once that's made, this should now be available. So make that. Now I need carbon fiber, steel screws, refined wood. Okay. Don't know if I've got any carbon fiber. Me do a quick search. Is it in here? I need to do it in here, I think. Carbon paste. Okay, so I need silica, aluminium, organic resin. Silica, aluminium. I guess we could split just 5 of these off. Silica. Is that all the silica we've got? You are joking. Did I use it all? Oh my goodness. Yeah, okay, that's going to be a problem. And I need organic resin, which I've got there. So let's just make one of those for now until we know what we are doing, because we are short of stuff. And then I put the carbon paste in here. I do. That's going to be 5 seconds. This is so cool. Looking forward to testing all these things out. Okay, and what else are we going to need? And some steel screws. But we have plenty of those. There we go. Advanced prime meat attachment. And I'll put my electrical tool back in the belt. And I'm going to move over. That's my steel pickaxe. And then we're going to put the prime meat attachment on a platinum knife. But I have one in here I might use that for. And we'll put the prime meat attachment on that one. And it should be this side, I guess. Prime meat attachment. Alright, that's good. Oh, hang on. Is that my partially worn one? I don't think it matters too much. I guess we can put it on that one. It doesn't matter. No attachment present. And alter. Now you can only put one attachment per item, I think. So I think for my other platinum knife, which I might use for fighting, I might put a different attachment on that could deal some more damage, is what I'm thinking. So This is going to be my butchery set, those two. This will be my mining. And then I think I'm going to put this other platinum knife in this position, number 5, next to the shotgun for fighting. We'll kind of see how that works. Alright, so what else would I like to put on the knife? Let's have a look. Is there one specifically for knives, I wonder? There's some for shotgun. I don't seem to have any available. Knife attachments, there we go. So we've got melee damage, advanced melee damage. That's not too expensive, is it? Yeah, we can definitely do that. Attack speed. 10% melee attack speed. Ah, that needs composites, so we can't do attack speed right now, at least not to the level we'd want to. Leather attachment. Lead. Lead or poison. Carbon fibre, poison sac. Or electroshock. That stacks up to 4 times, so you can hit it and start poisoning it. 40% chance to poison on hit with attacks, plus 5% melee damage. That's interesting. And there's a tool durability again. And then you've got a vestige. Okay. So I'm thinking if either electroshock or poison. Electroshock modify for 4 seconds. An electrifying wound that stops you in your tracks, reduces movement speed, projectile and melee damage while taking a small amount of electric damage. So really it does stop them, stuns them practically. But this one will slowly drain their health. I like the idea of this. I think I'm going to try this. So it will slow them slightly. So we need a platinum ingot, 1 more carbon fibre and some poison sacks. Okay, let's do 1 more of these then. Oops, there we go. Carbon fibre. Got all sorts outside. I can hear wolves and I can hear horses. Yeah, there's definitely a wolf over there. Wait, what else do we need? Poison sacks. Where did I put those? Here. Needed what, 2, I think it showed? Okay, and where was it? Knife attachments, poison. 1 platinum ingot. Okay, we've got that in here for sure. Ah, there we go. 1 platinum. Alright, craftable. And see if I can work out what that symbol is. Here it is. Poison. Let's try that. And then I'll put that alongside the shotgun. I'll know that that one's specifically for me fighting, and we'll see how it works out. We could always swap it over for the electric damage. So that's fine. So this is my other knife. We place that in here, we put the attachment, and we alter. It's only a 40% chance to poison on hit, but yeah, I think it's worth a go. This is going to be fun. I am definitely looking forward to the extra durability of these tools and weapons and things. So that's definitely something I want to do. Are you kidding me? Do you see this thing outside here? Need to put something on this bow as well. Are you a big horse or a small horse? You're a big horse. Alright, let's see what we get with our prime meat attachment now. Probably nothing this time around, but maybe a chance. Yeah, nothing special. Okay. Awesome. Oh, by the way, also, I forgot to mention, I did a bit of glass building and I've made myself a greenhouse. So this is all reinforced glass. I put the beacon on the roof there so that when we look at the map, we know exactly where our home is at all times. I'm going to do a couple more of those missions where you get the beacons because I think they're really handy. I want to put one on each of the deep mining locations. But yeah, before I put the garden plots down and started growing, and we'll run them all along this wall along here. Before I did that, I realised, and I remember from last time in my test playthrough, that animals come and eat stuff, so I wanted to put them behind glass. I could have put a low fence here, but obviously protecting them from the weather is preferable, so the plants, that is. So yeah, we've got a small greenhouse here. And I think it looks really good. Completely forgot about that. Okay, so we've got our meat. Let's throw this in the composter. And we want something for the bow. So what's going to be good for a bow? Bow attachments. I've got nothing unlocked. Okay. Apart from... Well, I guess they're not tool attachments, are they? Okay. Well, pickaxe attachments. We've got something we might want to put on the platinum pickaxe. Attack speed, gold, advanced gold, copper. Honestly, right now, I would like the copper attachment. 25% yield from mining copper. You know what? I'm going to make that because I am completely out of copper. Why is this off right now? Oh, there you go. Maybe it turns off after a while. Yeah, I'm seriously considering this because I am out of copper and I need copper wire, a lot of copper wire moving forward to make electronics. So let's get that made, and I might just put that on the platinum pickaxe. Oh, I can make an advanced one as well. Yeah, let's do that. 40% yield from mining copper. We can always take it off. We can always bring it back here, take it off, put something else on. Let's make one more carbon fibre. And carbon paste. I should just make a bunch of this, but I'm so conscious of running out of resources. I'm trying to be very measured in what I craft. Food has run out. I am considering sleeping, but let's just get these couple of things made and then we'll sleep. Okay, so we've got this. It's turned off again. Alright, so I'll grab that, and we want the advanced copper. We want 4 copper ingots. Have I got 4 copper ingots? Ooh, barely. But that's okay. We can do this. So I want to take that. Okay, so advanced copper attachment, craft please. And then we're going to put that on our platinum pickaxe, which is kind of, you know, you wouldn't normally do this. You'd put a platinum one on there, but, you know, whatever. It's fine. Tool stamina or mining radius or whatever. That's all good. So, platinum there. We put the attachment there. And then we are going to get more copper from when we go and mine. I really like the alteration system. I think it adds an awful lot to yours. You can kind of customize your style of gameplay. What you're particularly struggling with, you can at least improve the quantities that you get. So that's pretty good in my eyes. There you go. So that's our copper pickaxe. Now the recurve bow, I really can't put anything on this, can I? because I've not unlocked anything. Okay, and yeah, that's everything then. So let me grab these bits and pieces, do a quick sort in here. Now there was something else that we could unlock, the deep mining ore scanner, and I'm going to need that. So yeah, let's get that crafted. And I can carry that around with me and we can start looking for some of these ores in the locations as we run through the countryside. And I'll put some stuff away. Now we've still got 40 exotics we could trade in to get some currency. That's something we should look at. I will need to mine a bunch of silica as well. We're completely out, as you can see. I'll put all of that away. We've got some epoxy and some organic resin. And oh yeah, we wanted to craft that little device to replace the mortar and pestle. What was that called again? Oh, we should have a look at the bow attachments and get something unlocked. But anyway, that's fine for now. The materials processor, crafted at the fabricator, 60 electronics. What have I got in here? I've got 18. Yeah, we need copper wire. I can make some. I can make some electronics. I can make 26. That'll be 30, 40. Yeah, that's not 60. I can say that for sure with a quick calculation there. Yeah, we're going to need to go and get some copper. So that's something we'll do next. And I just need to put this stuff away. Let's just keep that in there, I guess, for now. And I just want to repair you. The bow's fine for now, I think. And I'll swap out my oxygen, let that refill. And we'll go and sleep. And then I think I'm going to head back over to the cave that we cleared recently and see if we can get some more copper. So this should be just about done. Yeah, you're done. Let's take that out of my hand and let's fill the water up. And I'll grab a drink as well. So extra drink and F to fill. And then if I just drag this back in to that slot there, that'll keep me hydrated. Okay, so this is the poison one, number 5. That's awesome. Right, we should get some sleep. I could probably do away with carrying the water and the water tool and the pipe tool. It is handy to have them on me, but I'll make a bit of space and I can carry the cave scanner and this deep mining ore scanner and then one other thing, so maybe the axe in here. There we go. So I'll keep those things on me and we'll put these away in this cupboard for now. I don't think I'm going to need them on me. When we set up our mining drills, obviously we'll need to make sure we either take a biofuel can if we do the biofuel mining or the electrical tool if we do a wind turbine at each deep mining point. I'd love to do solar, but I don't quite have enough points to unlock that, and we definitely don't have enough electronics to get that made either. So this is what we want to work on next, I reckon. And then we will need 60 electronics for that and plus 60 for this. So yeah, copper is a real priority right now. And I also, oh, I forgot to mention, I also crafted, and where did I put it? I also crafted a shovel. There we go, iron shovel. which we should really put away in a pouch. I don't honestly have anywhere I want to keep that. I'll keep it in here for now. We'll need dirt, is what this has been crafted for. We'll need dirt to put down some crop plots. So I need to unlock those as well. There's an awful lot to do. If I put crop in here, there we are. So I didn't realise, but this is quite interesting. On the different tiers, we have the iron shovel, and if you hover over that, you have minus 25 stamina consumed by the tool, 100% melee damage, 25% yield from digging. But if you carry on looking down, a simple dirt pile made with an iron shovel, it gives you plus 10% planted crop yield. So if you put down a crop plot and you've made it with dirt from a higher tier shovel, I think you get more of a yield from that plot. So you can see here for the platinum shovel, you get 20% planted crop yield. Or maybe it's just if you make a pile of dirt instead of making a crop plot. I think that might be what it means, actually, thinking about it. So if you just put a pile of dirt on the floor, you'll get plus 10% with this shovel. And if you make one with this shovel, you'll get plus 20%. But the crop plot doesn't give you any bonuses that are listed, but this one can be connected to a water source. Okay, I get it. Okay, hadn't thought of that. All right, well, anyway, so we're ready to sort of get this all done. We can definitely get some of these crop plots made, but again, we're going to need copper wire. And that's the thing we're pretty short on. So anyway, let's get to sleep. I'll get the fire on here. And I'm going to have to go back to that cave, sadly, and see what we can go and gather. Oh, I'm stuck. Alright, turn this off. We'll make sure we eat before we head out, because we are hungry right now. Just making sure I didn't leave anything in any of the benches. No, we are good. So, we are in good state. Yeah, we've got water and oxygen. I've got the 2 scanners. In my health bag here, we've got the antibiotic pills. Perfect. Okay. So we just need to eat. How's the weather looking? Not the best. And where we want to go is actually right down here, isn't it? So let me put a little marker here. And we'll head down and see if we can just clear the rest of that cave out. So I need to eat this muffin before it goes bad. So I've just realised. There we go. So we've got all 3 foods. Let me just top that one up once more. And grab that, and that. Inventory. There we go. So we've got food, we've got water, we've got tools. I think we are good to go. And yep, this is fully fueled pretty much. Yeah, let's go. So running with a knife out is also a thing we can do to give us more stamina. So we're going to run down to that cave and go and see if we can grab some resources, some copper, and I will meet you there. Okay, so here we are. We're just running around the edge of this zone. I think I need to go down another level, do I? Just out of stam. So the caves are just opposite here, yeah? Opposite each other in this location. I think I cleared one of them out completely, but one of them I left maybe a few resources, so this is what we're coming back to check. And I'm really hoping there's a bunch of copper. So here we are. This is the cave that I think I left uncleared. So let me crouch a bit, I guess, and we'll head in. Bees. 2 lots of bees. No cave worms. Was this the place? If it's not this one, it is the one opposite. I'm pretty sure. And if this doesn't have what we need, then there is another cave north of our base that we can kind of head to. Bees. There you are, bees. Ah, yes. You coming for me? There we go. We've got slightly poison, but I think we'll be good. This the one I cleared out completely? I don't recall. Yeah, that's empty. Let's have a look around. So here we've got a stone and salt. Are not terribly helpful. This one looks completely empty. Wow, okay. Apart from a bit of coal. Which I guess we could take back with us, and the bees possibly. Well, yeah. Alright. Let's just take this bit of coal then. I can always drop this if I need to. So I'll grab that, and I'll grab the bees and honey. Sadly, I can't reach the other one without putting... Oh, does it disappear? Without putting... Oh, here it is. Maybe I can. Maybe I can reach that. Oh, perfect. Okay. I was thinking of putting down some ramps, but no, we're good. Ah, we have a wolf. 2 wolves, possibly? Oh yeah, there's one coming here. There's another wolf here. Alright, that went pretty well. Let's see if we get any special meat off any of these, because there's a chance we might get stringy meat. Nothing. Not good so far. I think prime meat is possibly off other creatures, like the bird thing. I think you get like, is it T-bone off those? Perhaps that's what I'm thinking of. Ah, it could be, I guess. Okay, well, let's keep this out. So where's the other cave? It's just around here. It's this one, isn't it? Yeah, this is the one I didn't finish. Yeah, my mistake. Okay, well, at least we checked out the other one as well. I already see some coal I left. There should be. Cave worm. Another cave worm. There'll be some more, I am sure. I'll grab my arrow back, please. Can I have that? Thank you. So weird the way that works sometimes. I have a feeling there's some copper in here that I left. Really want there to be at least. Oh my god. I don't know why that doesn't always work. Well, there's definitely some iron we left behind, so we should clear this out. A couple of pieces of iron, but please let there be like at least one bit of copper. Okay, so how do we get up and out of here? And should we start now just collecting this stuff? So is there anything in the doorway? Do we want to use the steel pickaxe? Okay, so let me just double check. I want to make sure we leave this empty. But please let there just be a little bit of copper somewhere that I missed. Just iron so far. Iron and coal. That's really slow swinging. Probably need to spec into some points that will allow me to just swing that pickaxe a little faster. Weather event, oh good. Okay, well it might be done by the time we're out of here. Okay, we've got another worm. Where are you? There. You dead? You're dead. And how do we get up and across? I've forgotten. This way? Oh, I don't like this. Don't like being stuck down here. Jump across. Up. Come on. Jump again. There we go. Okay, so it's just iron, all of this, sadly. And I'm heavy. We should put the iron in the magic bag. It's so weird, this bag. I do a sort now. There we go. It's got rid of some of that weight. And I'll grab my arrow back. That one works straight away. Sometimes it just doesn't let you control click across. Yeah, iron, iron, iron. Let's just get out of his line of sight. Oh, that sounds quite horrible, isn't it? Why didn't I leave more copper? There's two of them. I missed. I wasted an arrow there. There we go. And there's another one around the corner. Yeah, the copper, the deep mining area, that is copper. But it doesn't look like I left any copper anywhere, sadly. Okay, let's take our poison pill. Our antibiotic pill, sorry. There we go, that should reduce that. Alright, we're just going to have to clear this of copper then. Of iron, I mean. So we've got that up there. I will need a ramp for, I guess. Let's open this bag. And can I deploy from here? No. Can shift click it over though and deploy from there. Alright. Still. Thought there was something left there then. And get my ramps back. Yeah, so to do anything else that we want now, we are going to need some copper. That's fine. I mean, we've done something that I want. Oh, there's a bit of copper. I did leave one bit. Oh my goodness, thank goodness. Let's get this coal first. And with our copper attachment, we should get a higher yield, which will be really good. So that is on number 4. Alright, not a lot. There's some more over there. Okay, good. Right, let's put some more of this iron away, I guess. Do another saw. Any more coal we can put in there? Yeah. Iron and copper. I'll wait till I've got full stacks. Let's get across to that copper and get that harvested before we take any more of the iron. There's also something down there. I think that's iron as well. Alright, well, we've got these ready, so we can deploy these. Alright, number 4, platinum axe. Very cool. So, copper. Yeah, we are full now. Let me open that bag. Let's take that out and put a full stack of copper in there, I guess. So we've got 50, 80 copper ore. That's still not going to give us very much. I would love some more if we can find some. But it is more than we would have got, so not complaining, not complaining. We'll have to come and unlock the mining drill, or the biofuel mining drill. Sorry, we'll have to put one of those on that copper node. And then I'll run it for a few in-game days and do that off camera. And then when we come back, at least then, we'll have a bunch of copper to work with and we can do the next stage. Yeah, so this is our only copper deposit that I found, sadly. So what else is worth taking and how much room do we have? We have a bit of space. Let's see if there's any over here. I'm stuck behind there. Put your head up, please. There you go. So, I don't see any up there. What is this? Iron. The underside of the iron looks weird. And I need that back on. Yeah, there's just a bunch of iron here, which is good to know. A little bit of coal and a bunch of iron. Well, we got 2 pieces of copper. So let's get the stuff that's kind of awkward, the iron. The stuff next to the worm. And then we can take this back. Should we take some more coal? I could do a whole stack. That's 100. If I drop the 5 there, that's a whole stack. I don't want the bones. Do I? I'll keep hold of them for the moment. Okay, so how much have we got? We've got a little bit left. So do I work on crop plots? Oh my god. That's sneaky. Have I been in here that long? It would seem so. Do I work on crop plots now? Oh, is that some more copper? I think that might be some more copper around the corner. Let's go and look. Probably there, I guess. Oh yes, perfect. Yeah, do I work on crop plots next? So I can keep my good food stocked up. Yikes. Or do we work on something that, you know, like that material compositor? What's it called? Oh my gosh. Do we work on this thing? Material processor. Okay, let's just look around, see if there's anything else. How are we doing for weight? Still got some room. There's a couple of awkward iron spots there. A couple of iron spots over there. Yeah, it's all iron though. I will need somewhere to jump on there. I'm going to get that one. Let's just get the nice easy to gather then. Just while we're here for now. This one and this one is pretty easy. And that should fill us up, and then we'll run home and get this processed. See if we can get the copper wire made to make those electronics and get that materials processor started. Got enough for another one? Possibly. We're going to be overweight. Nope, I think that's good enough for now then. So, number 5, we'll run with this knife. I need to top my food buffs up. Are we good? Yep. And let's go. So, I don't know if it's nighttime now. It looks like it might be. Oh no, it's daytime still. At 12:33, I didn't even look at that. We should be taking back some of this. And I don't really know if I've got enough room. I think we can definitely turn the lantern off. Yeah, that's about our limit, so let's run. We'll get back home, get this copper smelting, and hopefully get some electronics made and we can make the processor. So I will see you when I get back. Okay, a quick run home, and I'm going to get the copper smelting. And then we're going to take a look at the missions board and just see what's next. So first of all, let's get that 1 stack of copper on. And then let's empty out the pouch as well. We'll take all of that. I'm going to stumble over here and put away the coal. And we've got quite a bit of iron, which is good to see. So I can make a lot of that into steel. And then I've only got another, what, 20 copper here? Is that correct? I've got 50 in here. Let's use that. I think I'm going to have to. Alright, we'll get all of this smelted, I think. Oh, I had an extra stack here as well. Oh, that's good. Right, let's put the meat in here. Gonna need some more biofuel. We've got 3 biofuel canisters. We could go ahead, and if we get some more points, we could go ahead and unlock the biofuel mining drill. And I think at the moment, with the way we're struggling, we're only a couple of points away, XP wise, from leveling up again. And I'm thinking, honestly, it might just be worthwhile going in here and unlocking. I'd love to do this, but if I do this electric deep mining drill, it's got a bigger capacity. I found out this weekend. If I do this, I'm going to need a wind turbine place nearby, and I don't think I can afford to make a wind turbine. So I'm thinking for the moment of just sacrificing the points and just going for it. See, solar panels are going to need 60. Electronics as well. Yeah. Okay. So, biofuel mining drill is this tier, I think, tier 3. Biofuel deep mining drill. It takes a lot of running backwards and forwards to keep going and collecting this because the inventory is smaller. You have to keep refilling it with a new can, but it's 1 point and I can make that with 10 electronics. So I think this might be worth doing. We'll get one of those crafted. So I think we might have everything we need in the bench already for this. Let's have a look. Let's see if we've got that as craftable already. No. What are we missing then? Let me type in bio here. 10 copper ingots and 12 steel. Right. Well, we can certainly do that. Oh, can we? My poor copper ingots. You need copper ingots to craft the thing that's going to get you copper. Oh well. Well, we'll do this and we'll put this on the 1 copper deposit. And then that's going to give us what we need. So let's make some more copper wire. I'm going to max that out. And how are we off for these now? We can make 25 more electronics, so I'm going to just have to work on this, I think. Yeah, that's fine. Large deer trying to get in my room, my house. And open this inventory. That was interesting. It didn't update the weight in there. It's funny. Alright, well, we've got this on us. Let's drop that away in there for the moment. Do a quick sort here. Let's put this away. Put the fur and the bones. And do a sort. And then we need the biofuel. We've already got the biofuel cans. We may as well use this this method for a while and just get some copper flowing in, because I can't do anything else without it. So I think I'm going to run back and go and place this on that deposit and get that started. Let's have a quick look at the mission while we're here though. Contact device, simple quests. So locate an abandoned base and search it for the UDA. We could do that. Or locate a downed drone and protect it while it uploads its data. Never done that one before. I wonder where that will be. But let's do this one for now. Collect the portable beacon. We get another portable beacon! Yes, that's pretty cool. Alright, so I've got two things I wanna do here. We need to do that and the mission. So, I've got some food running out. Let me quickly eat again. Another one of these. I'll just eat one and then I've got one left in my inventory. Yeah, we've got 10 minutes on everything. Okay, so give me a few minutes and I'm going to run back and put this mining drill on that copper deposit, and then we'll go and have a look at this portable beacon. Okay, I've just got back from the cave and I found something incredible. I found a kiwi. Killed it, of course. Raw soft meat. Raw meat, prime meat. A soft, supple meat. Interesting. Okay, well, let's get that in the fridge. First one I've seen. Well, that was fun. We've got some ice. I'm just going to drop this on the floor for now. And I'll put the bones away. And I managed to grab a little bit of silica while I was out. So I think I'm probably struggling for space if I put everything in there. So let's put the silica array in there. There we go. Perfect. So I managed to grab a bit of that as well. And I'm out of food. Let me make sure we eat our muffin. There we go. Now, I've just leveled up as well because we did a little bit of mining for the silica and killed the kiwi, which was a new creature I'd not encountered before. So I've got 5 blueprint points. So I think what we'll do is we will unlock... I know I've put in the biofuel drill, but I think I'm going to unlock solar panels because I'm going to need them eventually. I'm going to unlock the electric furnace and I'm going to unlock the electric deep mining drill. And if we can get one of these placed, we're going to need 15 electronics for that. But to go with, we will of course need either a wind turbine or a solar panel. If we can do that, then we will be in good position. Actually, you know what? The wind turbine isn't as expensive as I thought. So what I think I might do is craft a wind turbine, craft an electric deep mining drill, which doesn't need anything I haven't got. As long as we've got aluminium, that might be the problem we've got next. No, we're okay for the moment. We can't do many of these, but we're okay. Got no copper in here at all. It's dreadful. Let's grab all of that. Put everything away in here for the moment. By the way, and where I found the kiwi, I also found just here. You know, we've just visited these two caves down here. There's still some iron in this cave at this position there. But on the way back, I kind of ran just a bit of a wider curve. There's a copper deep mining spot there. So I think what I might do off camera is I might craft the electric deep mining drill and one turbine. I think I can afford that with the electronics that I've got. And then I might get this deep mining drill on that copper node. It's got double the inventory that the biofuel one has. And while I'm over there placing that, then I can always head back to the cave here to collect what's already been mined out. But yeah, I didn't know this was here, so this is good. This is a good thing. And it saved me running back and forwards here. And then, of course, we've got this mission over here. It's right over the other side of that lake. And I think that might just be collect the portable beacon from that pod. And then somewhere over that way, there will be another one of those outposts that we need to just repair. So I'm going to work towards that. But yeah, I've got a few things lined up there. It's been pretty good today. We've got a lot of the attachments made. So Platinum Knife now has the attachment for the prime meat. This Platinum Knife has the attachment for poisons, so that's the one I need to use in combat. Then we've got the steel pickaxe is more durable, and the platinum pickaxe gives you more copper from mining, so that's going to be good. I need to repair this bow. I need to unlock some attachments for the bow as well. We've got some talent points. We've got no solo. We've got one normal talent point. I've been going down the firearms route for reload speeds, but I think I'm going to go for increased damage. Faster movement. I think more damage would probably be worth it here. But wasn't there also... Ah, that was in solo, wasn't it? There's also this, a health monitor. Yeah, if we get some more solo points, this is what I'll be putting it into, health monitor, so we can see the animal health bars. But I think for now, let's go into increased damage with shotguns, because we're starting to get into that kind of gameplay now. But yeah, I've got a lot to do. I'm going to make an electric deep mining drill off camera, a wind turbine, go and place those on that new mining location I found. While I'm down in that area, I'll pick up the copper that's already been mined out of here. I might even collect that drill, because that's such a pain in the butt to get to, to run all the way down into that little cliff area. When I can just go here now and get my copper, and this should be much faster. And then I'm going to have a look. We've still got 2 points available. I need to consider how we're going to get this furnace made. It's just going to be an awful lot of electronics and concrete, isn't it? Yeah, yeah. And we might need more wind turbines at home as well to bump our power production up. We need, what is it for this electric furnace? 2,500. Let's see how we are for demand and supply. Yeah, we'll be a little short. We need one more turbine, I think, to make this work. So that is interesting. Lots to do. I've got a lot going on. I've got a lot to consider, but I think I have a plan now. And I've managed to grab that silica, which was here. And I think this should be enough to make some more concrete. Because some of these things, the electric furnace, I think, takes concrete. Yeah, another 80 concrete. We've got none in there. And how many have we got in here? Oh, I've got 80. Interesting. Was this for the processor? Do you need concrete? No, but you do need aluminium. And 60 electronics. I think this has got to wait for a little bit. this and the electric furnace have got to wait. I need to get mining sorted out. That's the next priority. Okay, well, thank you so much for joining me. Until next time, take care, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.